5 habits that will keep you broke. Now, who am I? My name is Producer UJ. Why you should be listening to me? You just have to watch this video and find out. Now, listen, if you are from the ages of 16 years to 40, I know that within the next 5 years, if you listen to these points with diligence, you will be a multi-millionaire, because you are already watching videos such as this. So without further ado, let's get straight into this video. Point number 1, broke people do not budget their money. Instead of spending their money on appreciating items, they spend their money on depreciating items. The moment they get their salary at the end of the month, Walmart becomes a necessity. That t-shirt they were looking at, it automatically becomes a necessity. You get into Asda, you get into Tesco, and you just find people putting things into the basket, putting things into the trolley, as if they have the money to sustain themselves for the rest of the month. Now, if you watch a very popular show by the name of Shark Tank or Dragon's Den, you have billionaires and multi-millionaires who have successful companies. Someone will enter the Shark Tank requesting a 50,000 investment. These investors will invest them lower and lower, and yet they're billionaires. Why? Because rich people budget their money. They do not spend their money recklessly. Point number 2, your friendship circle. Broke people have friends. Rich people have networks. You ever heard of a thing called poverty by association? If you have 4 broke friends, you are destined to be the 5th broke friend, because all the 4 broke friends are going to talk about is negative things. Their attitude will be very suckish. This leading to your attitude also shaped after their character. It's the same way you can have a married woman with a group of single friends. What do you think her conversations are going to be like? There was an experiment done where scientists and researchers got a group of flies, placed them into a jar, and sealed the jar. Now, the flies in the jar could only fly up to the maximum height of the jar. Now, when the seal was removed, although the thing preventing the flies from going higher was removed, they still stopped at the point where the seal was previously placed on the jar. The researchers even went a step further. Instead of only removing the seal itself, they removed the whole jar. And when the whole jar was removed, the flies continued to only get to the point where the seal was previously placed. Your environment can limit how high you go in life. It can limit your success rate. Point number 3, broke people have a very, very bad attitude. Now, when you change your attitude, you change your altitude. You ever meet someone that their attitude and character is so bad, you bring them a new business idea, you bring them what you are doing, and their first predetermined reaction to your project is already to diminish whatever you are doing. You need to stay away from this habit, and this is something that is commonly found in broke people. Rich people have great attitudes. One famous example is someone that could have become a football legend, Mario Balotelli. He was on his way to being consecrated as one of the greatest players of all time, previously playing at Liverpool and other famous clubs. But with every single club he went to, soon after he was kicked out because of his infamous bad attitude. Imagine if his attitude was great, where would he be now? I guess we'll never know. Point number 4, broke people never plan for the future. They live in the moment. Never listen to someone that says, "Oh, I just live in the moment." Get away from that person. That person is a liar. They are worse than a forex trader.
Okay.
You ever heard of the term, you only live once? YOLO, YOLO, you only live once. Okay, that is very true. You only do have one life, but it's not about having one life. It's about what you do with that one life. Broke people never plan for the future. They never make clever investments. All they are focused on is the now. They don't know how they're going to sustain themselves when month end comes. They're not worried about that. They're worried about today. They live day to day to day, never thinking about what is ahead. But as for rich people, they think years in ahead. If you want to know what's going to happen to the economy financially, look at where these billionaires and multimillionaires are placing their investments. During the COVID pandemic, one of the richest people on the earth, Bill Gates, before the pandemic even hit, he decided to invest his wealth in land because he knew that after the pandemic, land would be very scarce. Look at what he did. He invested in the future. If you want to be rich, you have to invest in the future. Broke people live from paycheck to paycheck. As soon as they get money, they are online shopping. As soon as the end of month check comes in, they are on that website. You have had people that we call window shoppers. Every single time they're on TikTok looking at new gadgets, looking at new gizmos, looking at new items, looking at new clothes, saving them and browsing and saving all these clothes that they know they can't afford, saving all these products that they know they don't have the money for. And as soon as month end happens, you already know where that money is going. They're buying everything and anything, and yet they do not have the sufficient funds to cover those purchases. Imagine buying a t-shirt for around 200 pounds, and yet your monthly income is around 1,000 pounds. That means 20% of what you get monthly has already been depleted because of bad spending habits. So broke people spend their money as soon as they get it, but rich people spend their money on smart investments. And just to add further, there are many rich people that do spend their money as soon as they get it, but they spend their money in investments. They invest their money. Broke people go from paycheck to paycheck, never investing in the future. And the last bonus point for this video, broke people blame others for their financial position. You ever heard someone say, oh no, I can't do that business, I can't do that because of the location I'm in. And you find someone, a millionaire, that has made it in that exact location. Someone said, oh no, I can't do this because of where I'm from. And yet there's a millionaire, a billionaire from where they're from. Oh, I can't do it because I'm disabled. Yet there are people making it in the Paralympics. But broke people always find someone else to blame for their problem. They will blame their mother, blame their cousin, blame their father, blame their half-sister. This is what broke people do. Do not be like broke people. But as for rich people are not bothered about problems. They find solutions. They will never blame someone else for the position that they are in. They will find the solution. My name is Producer UJ. If you liked this video, make sure to hit it up with a thumbs up. Remember, those who say it can't be done should get out of the way of those that are doing it. That person is a liar. They are worse than a forex trader.